It started with a coffee cup. That's the stupid part. Not a ghost. Not a scream in the dark. Not blood on the walls. A coffee cup. I was walking to work when I noticed a man outside a cafe drop his drink. Cup hits pavement. Coffee everywhere. Guy says, "Seriously?" Tiny moment. Completely forgettable. Except 30 seconds later, it happened again. Exact same movement. Same spill. Same word. Same tone. Seriously? At first, I thought it was coincidence. Maybe another customer dropped a drink behind me. But when I turned around, it was the same man. Same cup. Same jacket. Same expression. Like the previous moment had reset. I stood there staring while people walked around me. Normally, nobody else reacted. Then a cyclist passed the intersection blasting loud music. A dog barked twice. A bus hissed to a stop. And suddenly, the coffee cup dropped again. Same spill. Seriously? My chest tightened immediately. Not because it was scary, yet, because it was impossible. I walked away fast after that, trying to rationalize it. Maybe exhaustion. Maybe déjà vu. Maybe my brain misfired somehow. But the repetition kept happening. Tiny loops. A woman laughing the exact same way every few minutes. The same car alarm repeating at identical intervals. A man crossing the street while checking his watch over and over. Like pieces of reality were getting copied and pasted around me. By lunchtime, started timing them. The longest loop lasted for minutes. The shortest, only 7 seconds. And every repetition had tiny differences. Small enough, most people wouldn't notice. A blink slightly earlier. Different hand movement. Words spoken faster, like reality was degrading each cycle. I stopped feeling safe after the third hour, because eventually, the loop started noticing me. That's the only way I can describe it. The coffee guy was first. During one repetition, instead of saying, "Seriously?" he looked directly at me and said, "You're still here." I froze. The loop continued normally afterward. Pedestrians walking, traffic moving. But my heart started pounding so hard. I thought I'd pass out. Then other repeated moments changed too. The woman, laughing at lunch, suddenly stopped mid-conversation and stared at me. A cyclist repeated the same route 3 times before finally slowing down beside me and whispering, "You shouldn't remember these." I ran home after that. Locked every door. Closed every curtain. For a while, things felt normal again. Then the apartment started looping too. My upstairs neighbor dropped something heavy at exactly 6:14 p.m. again at 6:14. Again. Identical sound every cycle. The faucet in my kitchen dripped in repeating patterns. 3 drips. Pause. 3 drips. Reset. My phone notifications repeated too. Same vibration. Same email preview. Same timestamp. Over and over. I turned the phone off completely. The vibration still happened. That night, I tried staying awake to monitor everything. At 2:32 a.m., the hallway light outside my apartment flickered, then flickered again. Same timing, same buzz. And every time it happened, the hallway looked slightly darker afterward. Around the 6th repetition, I noticed someone standing near the far end of the corridor. Tall silhouette, motionless. The light flickered again. The figure was closer. Another flicker, closer, but not walking. Just repositioned between loops. Like it moved during the reset itself. I shut the apartment door immediately and backed away. Then I heard something horrifying. My own voice from outside in the hallway, softly repeating, "Don't open the door." Over and over. Exactly the same tone each cycle. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, the city looked wrong. People repeated actions constantly. Now, entire conversations looping near crosswalks. Birds freezing mid-air for fractions of a second. Even clouds seemed to jerk backward occasionally. And every repeated moment degraded slightly each cycle. Faces more expressionless. Voices flatter. Movements less human. Like reality was copying itself from damaged files. I tried recording it on my phone. The playback showed normal footage. Except for one thing. Every video ended with a single extra frame. Dark hallway. Tall silhouette. Closer every time. Then came the missing time. I was sitting in my apartment around PM. Then suddenly, it was 11:47. No memory in between. The TV displayed static. My kitchen chair had moved across the room, and my phone contained dozens of repeated alarms I never set. Same label every time. Wake up before the loop closes. I think that was the moment I stopped believing this was psychological. Something real was happening. Something spreading. The loops became longer after that. Hours repeating instead of seconds. I'd eat dinner twice. Watch the same news segment 3 times. Hear identical sirens outside at the exact same moment every night. People started changing too. Not everyone. Only the repeated ones. The coffee guy eventually stopped blinking entirely during loops. The laughing woman repeated conversations without moving her mouth correctly. And sometimes, they looked directly at me before resets happened. Like they remembered previous cycles too. Then yesterday, I saw the silhouette clearly for the first time. The loop froze everything around me completely. Cars stopped. Rain hung motionless in the air. People froze mid-step. Only I could move. And at the end of the empty street, the figure stood watching me. Tall, thin, featureless face. Except for one thing. It was wearing my clothes. The world reset immediately afterward. But from that point on, the loop stopped restarting perfectly. Now, things stay wrong. Objects appear where they shouldn't. People repeat fragments of future conversations. Clocks skip backward randomly. And every night at exactly 2:32 am, someone knocks on my apartment door. 3 times. Same rhythm. Every loop. Tonight, I finally looked through the peephole during the knocking. There was nobody outside. Just the apartment. Hallway. Dark. Empty. Then the hallway lights flickered once. And suddenly, someone was standing directly in front of the door. Me, or something, pretending to be me. Expressionless. Perfectly still. Until the final loop started. The hallway light buzzed again. And the thing outside slowly smiled before whispering, "This one lasts forever."